time. Are you guys ready? Yes. Good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. I'm your man, Don Allen. Yeah, we're starting a little bit early this morning. Just want to take it for a test run, see how things are going. So much is happening today. It is a wet and wild, well-building, don't worry about it Wednesday. And we are ready to, make it do what it do on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Are you ready to rock with me? This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Get your coffee. Morning, Janae. How you doing, sis? Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's right. That's the best way to start the day. You open your eyes and just say thank you. That's what I always like to do. How about you? It's always something with technical equipment, and I am a crazy guy for perfection. Good morning, Tanya. Mr. E Flat, what's going on down there in Orlando? And I know my man, Mr. Henderson, is in KC checking us out. Thank you so much for joining in. A lot of you guys have seen me post this morning. We are now on Alexa. I jumped the gun, and it still in the testing phase. According to G-Hen, it's still in the testing phase. So what we're going to do, we're not ready to launch it yet, according to him. He's not sure if everybody's going to get it, but he got it. And I've got to plug my Alexa back up. I unplugged her because she was listening in when I was talking one day, and I wasn't talking to her, so I didn't even mention her name. So you can hear her. Oh, you hear? Oh, sweet. So Tanya Michelle has it. So if you got Alexa, just say, Alexa, play WJZD Radio Detroit. And she should say, okay, now playing WJZD Radio Detroit. I love it. So if you can't see me, you can? Cool. If you can't see me,
there's just something about that man.
Let's see. Do you need beta testers for Alexa? I'm not sure what he needs. You're going to have to reach out to, okay. Sounds good. Yeah. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I sat up all night last night writing about this, and it was really, really things that really jumped at me. We didn't get a chance to talk about it on Monday. What doctors don't tell you, or what they should be telling you. And don't get me wrong, some doctors do this. However, I haven't personally encountered doctors that do not. So with that being said, I was wondering if there were doctors out there not telling you things that they probably should be telling you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a PhD. I'm not a doctor.
Now listen.
Thank you, Benny's.
WJZD Radio, Detroit.
.com. Now that that's on, let's see. But we're going to talk about what things doctors should probably tell you. And don't get me wrong, doctors do say a lot of things like, they tell you medications that will get you better, or they treat your symptoms, and in doing so, it's probably too late for you to start, doing the natural thing. They prescribe medication. Okay, so we're going to talk about that today. We're going to ask you the question, how often do you check your phone? Or is this thing acting stupid again? Oh, it's acting stupid again. Here we go. Okay, so I got to hold this and do that. Okay. But how often do you check your cell phone each day? It's kind of bizarre. I think they undershot us. As far as me, because I check my phone countless times throughout the day, and check. Okay, it's back again. Okay. How often do you check your cell phone each and every day? And they did a study on that. They could have been wasting their time doing other things, but they wanted to know um, they're going to try to, I guess they averaged it out. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about this cool teacher. I think this article was so cool that I had to share it with you in South Carolina. He did something to help little boys who don't have a dad at home. So we're going to tell you what he did. And also want to give you a shout out and let you guys know that the Ladies of Soul, Angela Davis, Ava J. Stewart, Bianca Barber, and Carla Pace are going to have a record release party on the 16th of October at the Conversions Banquet Center on Livernois Avenue, and it should be a real nice event. They're the ladies who played the song Black Queens. You remember that one? We were playing that. We are still playing it, as a matter of fact. So we're going to let you hear that a little later on today. But their record release party is coming up. Also going to do some birthdays, local and national birthdays with some celebrities and some local celebs as well. My friends, like my man Michael Urban, who took a picture of himself wearing the WJZD Radio t-shirt and on his birthday. And I thought that was really, really cool. So I had to post that up on our page. Let's see. Also, some other nice, interesting people. Michael Frank celebrated a birthday. So we got a few things we're going to talk about. Dennis Bowles, what's going on? Brother Bowles, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. It's going to be a wet one, and it's cold. It's kind of cool. We won't say cold yet because Detroiters know what cold is. And right now it's just cool outside. So, we can handle it. We tough. We Motor City people. Get your coffee, get your mask, get your sanitizer, and get ready to get your behind out the house. This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I'm doing tea today. You see, wait a minute. Here's my little tea thing. I'm doing the Jean-Luc Picard tea, Earl Grey tea, hot. That's right. No sugar, a little honey in there, keeping it natural. Got to keep the pipes nice and deep for you. So how's everybody doing this morning? You guys ready to slay the day? Are we ready? I mean, everybody, rise and grind. This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Your man, Don Allen, is with you this morning. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Mixcloud. We are on Periscope. And we're on your cell phone. And as of right now, the volume is down. The reason why the volume's down, G, is because I'm talking. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit and see. G is kind of listening from another location. So he's telling us. DJ Mellow Mike, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. If you guys haven't heard yet, we are on Alexa. We just kind of fine-tuning it. Tanya Michelle is listening right now on Alexa. And also, you can listen to Tanya Michelle on Alexa as of tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. on the Artist Spotlight. Always a great interview with her. And I was talking to Cassie. Cassie Talks is coming back. And Cassie's going to be doing her own show, Hanging with Cassie on Friday night. That's right. We've got another lady from the Motor City. That's right. She's going to be putting it together, playing all or majority of all local stuff, all local artists. So if you are an artist, a musician, a singer, an entertainer, but you better be good because, well, Cassie's got to run it by me and G, and we are two hard judges. We are two very hard judges on music. We can tell if you recorded it in your basement, okay? So, if you're good and you recorded something at least semi-professionally, because see, an acoustic song will come out. If it's a good acoustic song, you don't need all of that electronic stuff. You don't. But if it's acoustic and it's good, we will hear that and we will play it. We will reach out to you and we will talk to you about playing your stuff on this station. So, I mean, good is good, bad is bad. If you suck, we're not going to play you. Don't get mad, get better. I'm getting in that mood right now. I'm getting in that mood. So, but first question of the day. What's going on, Dennis? Dennis sent the photo. See you tonight's opening. We'll leave the name at the door. Okay. I don't know what's happening tonight, but I'll be there, sort of. How often do you check your cell phone? Now think about this. Most of us, we pick this little box up, this little thing right here. We pick it up, the second we open our eyes to see if we missed anything last night. And throughout the day, the only time you're not checking your cell phone is when you are in the shower, or hopefully when you're in the car behind the wheel and the car is moving. Okay? I never really answer when I'm driving. I don't do it because, that's how stupid stuff happens, and I'm just not down like that. Anybody that and I see it happening every day, people on their phones and, figuring I got enough time to stop. You mess around and kill somebody and, it's just a bad situation. So please, we urge you not to look at your phone while you are driving. So many accidents, so many have you noticed a lot of rear end accidents out there because somebody was doing this? Instead of looking straight ahead. So please, we urge you not to do that because it's just plain stupid. But researchers say that we check our phones on average. Now, this is an average. It could be higher. Odds are it's definitely not lower. But they say you check your cell phone at least 96 times per day. 96. Which with me, that's a slow day if I do it 96 times. I mean, boss lady get mad at me. Put the damn phone down. Put it down. And I'm like, but I need it so I can, have stuff to talk about with you guys here on the air. So, and I do scan Facebook. I do scan Google. I do scan YouTube every day, just to look for content for this show so that we can chit chat about it. So experts say we check our phones at least 96 times per day. How many times do you do it? Think about it. If when you're not doing anything, first thing you're gonna grab is your cell phone. It's Facebook time. It's TikTok time, and I just can't do TikTok. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. G had me do that one TikTok thing, and those are my TikTok days are over. Then it's go to Instagram. We got Twitter, and YouTube and so forth. So, and it's an excellent way to stay up on news and weather and traffic and so forth. So, I get it. A lot of people do check their phones quite a bit. And if you're only doing it 96 times, you are out of the loop, unfortunately. Let's move on. A teacher at an elementary school in South Carolina wanted to help little boys with no dads at home, so he started a gentleman's club where these little guys dress up and learn how to shake hands, make eye contact, and so forth. He even has extra jackets and ties for boys who can't afford them. Now, I think this is so very cool. We have to start teaching the young men to be young men at a young age. You cannot teach a grown, well, you can, but it's a little more challenging, believe it or not. You'd think as they grew up that they would pretty much learn how they look around them and say, well, that's a suit. I need one of those. He got the job. I did not. And your first impression is always the lasting impression. Am I right? So this guy has taken these elementary school kids who don't have a father present, and he's getting them jackets and ties and teaching them how to shake hands, have eye contact, and I'm willing to bet he's actually going out and going that extra mile and teaching them about how to present themselves, not only just in interviews and when seeking a job, as well he probably should, but in everyday society. When you meet a little boy and you say, well, how are you today, young man? And it will surprise you if the young man say, good morning, sir. How are you? And he sticks his hand out to shake your hand and shakes your hand. I think that is so cool. And my grandfather made sure we did it. And my mama made sure we did it. And my dad made sure we did it. It is very important. It is the initial steps in a boy becoming a man, to teach him how to look another man in the eye. to teach him how to shake a hand, a firm handshake. I've shaken some women's hands who have a firmer handshake than some guys. I mean, and I'm like, dude, come on, man, put her there. Give me one of those. It's a guy thing. So I mean, I think that is very cool. They didn't mention his name in the post that I put up, and I didn't get a chance to go back and look further into it and find out what his name was. But we applaud him. I would like to get in touch with him and to have Cassie do an interview with him, and B, send this guy a T-shirt, because I think that is a phenomenal thing he is doing. You got to start with it down here. Don't wait till they get up here, because by now they're sagging, their pants are sagging. And I sure hope he's teaching them how to use a damn belt. And when I was this age, if I was a kid today, and my dad, I'm this big, and my pants were sagging, my dad would show me the correct way to use it after he used it on my behind. It is very, very important to teach our young people or young men how to be young men before they're a grown man. Also, in saying that, I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of hearing young people say, I'm grown. I do what I want to do. And all this and all that. Okay, you're Mr. Grown Man. So grown men and people, my staff and people around you will tell me, I always say this. Grown people, forgive me, Lord, for saying what I'm about to say using this word. And if you don't want to hear me say this word, turn it down for a second, okay? Grown people do grown people shit, all right? We do not speed down the highway because your car can do 10,000 miles an hour. Grown people do not walk around with their pants sagging. Grown men do not demean grown women by calling them B's and H's. Grown men don't walk around with wads of cash because they got it like that. And we know you got it through ill-gotten gains in most cases. If you haven't gotten it, what up, Captain? My brother, how's things out in Las Vegas? We're talking about how grown men and grown women do grown people stuff. I said another word, but Captain Fletcher from Las Vegas is with us today. It's the truth. I see it every day. Guys coming through holding wads of cash. That's not impressive. If you're a man of 30, 40 years old and you got a big wad of cash, we know you're looking for some young, stupid girl who is easily lured in by that sort of thing. Personally, I would never want a young woman who can, who would come up to me because I wouldn't use that as bait, so to speak. Because, there's nothing there, we have nothing in common. Only thing I got for her is advice. Go back to school and find a real woman who can teach you how to be a real woman, and somebody needs to teach me how to be a real man because we just ain't got it together yet. Okay? Grown people do grown people stuff. Grown people stuff ain't beating up a boy who is autistic, luring him into you, pretending to be his friend. Did you see this on the news? I really want to meet those boys that did that to him, because this boy is autistic, number one. Number two, he's new at the school, didn't have any friends, didn't know who he could trust. It's tough enough for an autistic kid, to go to a new school by himself and befriend kids. These boys, they lured him to an area where it was secluded and it was on school grounds, and they commenced to beating him down, kicking him, stomping him, took his shoes. And I'm so pleased that the judge decided to try them as adults. They deserve to be. Now they're gonna go in jail and get turned into somebody's woman. Okay? Okay, Captain. Captain, don't brag about the weather. Captain says it's 88 degrees in Las Vegas right now, and it is a balmy 59 here in Detroit. And it's gonna rain all day, all the way through tomorrow. Yeah, they need to throw what I would do, even worse, Captain, is to take the key to the cell, say, this is your key, you're in jail now. this is a blowtorch. And just to tease them, I would solder the key right on the bars. So it's right there, but if you can break it off without it breaking in two, you get where I'm going? Just to tease them. They need that, I think. And see, they were adults when they thought this plan up. They were adults when they, carried out their fiendish plan and when they beat this boy. But now I'm willing to bet, I bet you my next paycheck that these boys went into the courtroom. Yes, Your Honor. They went in real humble. Captain said he was going to break his foot off of there. But grown people, we got to start doing grown people stuff. And that's going to be, that's always going to be my saying. Grown people, and I'm going to say the word. Grown people do grown people shit. Period. Flat out. If you steal and you get caught, that was not grown people stuff. If you embezzle, that's grown, but that's stupid. Okay? If you cheat, that's stupid. It is what it is. Flat out. All right? What's going on, BJ, down in the ATL? What's the weather looking like down there? Because it's cold and wet up here in the Motor City, but you knew that. This time of year, we always get it this way. We got Captain Fletcher in Las Vegas. We got BJ Barron Jones down in the ATL. We've got our very own Tanya Michelle and Janae. They're up here with me up in Detroit. And this is how we do things. We are proud to let you guys know that we are on Alexa, but it's in the test phase. But I'm going to tell y'all anyway. Just go to your Alexa and say, Alexa, play WJZD Radio Detroit. And she'll respond by saying, okay, now playing WJZD Radio Detroit. And start playing us. Yeah. Y'all need to come this way to thaw out. No, dog, I'm moving to Phoenix. And that's on the plan. I got 2 more snows left in me. 2 more. And we might move the whole staff all the way down to Phoenix. I'm tired of the snow. I can't do it. I can't take it. Let's move on. We'll get back to what grown people do. Things that doctors don't tell you, but they probably should. Okay? They tell you to take, why do doctors tell you to take stool softeners instead of magnesium? Magnesium is a natural herb, I guess, and some give you Prilosec when you have heartburn instead of saying, change your diet. Why not say eat a grapefruit to lower your blood pressure instead of giving you a pill, Captain done had too much coffee this morning. But is your doctor, now I'm not saying this about all doctors because my brother is a doctor. My other brother is an administrator at a hospital. Yeah, but Captain, you can't say doctors aren't the same anymore. Let me share this with you because Captain's down here and he's saying doctors aren't the same anymore. And where that may be true, but he on his 3rd shot. See, okay, Captain's just relaxing and chilling. And DJ Waldo's down in Orlando doing the same thing. You should have hung with him. But when you go to the doctor, now this is what I do, and I just recently started doing this, I think about a year or 2 ago, about 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Because I think, after I left the doctor, I'm like, dang, I forgot to tell him about this, or I forgot to tell him about that. So what I do, and you guys should try this, it's an old school thing. Yeah, you got to go to a specialist to get a real doctor. Not necessarily so, Captain. What you should do, before you go to the doctor, sit down and write down, okay, my back was hurting, and my right heel was bothering me. I can't get to sleep at night. Write down everything that's wrong with you. My cholesterol a little high or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then,
You might think that she's a new face.
oh yeah,
but
commercial
she's not.
time. I'll be right back. We'll finish that sentence when I get back. WJZDRadioDetroit.com.
She knows the bands, the groups, the artists, and the singers. Now she's putting them in the spotlight. It's Tanya Michelle, the new host of the Artist Spotlight on WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thursday nights at 7 p.m. All of your favorite artists, local, national, and international. Hear their stories in their own words on the Artist Spotlight with Tanya Michelle, only on WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Hot Sam's Menswear, Detroit's oldest black-owned menswear store, is celebrating over 100 years of top-of-the-line open-door service. Hot Sam's, when you want to look your very best. Business attire, casual wear, formal wear, it doesn't really matter. Hot Sam's has exactly what you need when you want to look your best. Hot Sam's in downtown Detroit for over 100 years at 127 Monroe has a custom tailor shop right in-house. Custom suits, custom shirts, and all the accessories you'll need. Hot Sam's has it all. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Sundays by appointment. Call 313-961-6779 or visit our website at hotsamsdetroit.com. Hot Sam's Menswear, when it's time to look your very best.
Listen to what people are saying about Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide.
That's my favorite product. I go to bed and I put it under my tongue, enjoy the taste, and boom, I'm gone. Within probably 10 minutes. And it's like all of a sudden it's morning and you wake up refreshed. It's probably the most incredible product I've ever experienced.
Sleep Sense is one of my favorite products I've ever taken in my life. The results are so immediate. The very first night I took it, I slept the best I've slept ever that I can remember. I've dealt with a lot of anxiety, nervousness, depression type issues my whole life. And so I find that I can lay down and in just moments I'm asleep. It feels like I'm eating a Jolly Rancher candy while I go to sleep. I started sleeping through the night.
If you have trouble falling asleep or sleeping through the night, now you can experience the best sleep of your life with Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide. Go to WJZDRadioDetroit.com and click on the sleep banner. That's WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Click on the sleep banner and enjoy the best sleep of your life.
We provide the results you want and the care you deserve. Face it, injuries and accidents happen every day. When you're struggling to cope with injury and pain, visit the professional therapist at 411 Therapy in Southfield, Michigan. In many cases, physical therapists can improve your quality of life. Physical therapy is a type of rehabilitation designed to bring injured patients back to their optimal level of health. Common goals include improving physical function and movement, decreasing and or managing your pain, preventing re-injury, increasing your strength, endurance, and range of motion and flexibility through medical, chiropractic, occupational, and physical therapy. Get on the road to recovery. Call us at 248-996-9428. 411 Therapy. When it's time to get your mobility back and lessen your pain, remember 411 Therapy in Southfield, Michigan, 23265 Northwestern Highway. Call 248-996-9428. 411 Therapy.
Let's get back.
Hi, this is Kimmy Horn.
Hey, Kimmy.
The wait is over.
It's over, baby.
WJZD Jazz from Detroit.
Now check this song out. This is called Black Queens. Oh. And it's from Soul. The ladies are from Detroit. And they're singing the praises to all the sisters out there. I had to play this because they're having, hey, Pam, how you doing? Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Your man, Don Allen, is here. Pam knew me when I was just Don. And with Pam, I'm always going to be just Don. It's cool. It's cool. I don't want to piss Pam off because she'll get, I'm scared of her. The music in the background are from ladies from Detroit. Carla Pace, Ava J. Stewart, Angela A. Davis, Bianca Barber, and my girl Carla Pace. They got a hit on their hands. It's called Black Queens. These sisters go hard, And yes, I'm talking over it so Facebook doesn't get mad at me and YouTube doesn't get mad at me. But you can always get their song on Spotify and on iTunes. So they call themselves the Ladies of Soul, S-O-U-L-E, and these girls are hot. They can harmonize. And let me turn this down because you need to hear this. They are having a record release party at, I think this place is called Conversations Conversations Banquet, and I can't read my own writing. The Conversations Banquet Center over on Livernois, 20238 Livernois. And I was looking at it. It's on the 16th, October 16th. Want you guys to go out and support these sisters because we got to support our black queens, flat out. That's the base. That's the basis of this message, okay? I had to play this song. I love the way they harmonize, and the message that they're sending out is simply phenomenal, okay? Getting back to what I was saying, what doctors don't tell you and what you should tell your doctor. Number one, let's get back to what we were talking about. Number one, brothers, go to the doctor. And whether you've had the COVID shot or not, that's what they're going to give you anyway before you can get in there and see him. Get your damn shot, get your vaccine, then you can proceed with going back to the doctor on a regular basis. I go twice a year. You have to. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Welcome to the Rise and Grind. Good morning. We're talking about things doctors don't tell you and things you should tell your doctor. I mean, when I've got into this 3 years ago, I will write down everything that's bothering me. If it's my heel, if it's my back, you know, if I'm having headaches, if I can't get to sleep at night, we should start writing it down. And then when you go to the doctor, don't even say nothing. Say, here, look at this. This is what's wrong, you know. Now, what he's going to do, and this is how it goes, I think. They run tests to find out the severity of your ailment. The problem, what's going on, Corey? The problem with a lot of people, and I heard this from a doctor, from my brother actually. The problem with a lot of people, they wait till the condition is chronic. That means it's so far gone that they have to prescribe medications. They can't just say, okay, go home and eat some grapefruit, that'll lower your blood pressure and you'll be fine. No, your blood pressure is like way up there, and we got to give you something immediately to get it down. And after we get it down, we can start structuring a diet that is good for you, which is what you should also discuss with your doctor. Creating a diet plan that'll get you away from taking pills. I mean, I didn't know anything about activated charcoal for headaches and bloating and skin issues. What it does, it bonds waste and toxins in your body for removal from your body. So when you go to the bathroom, it gets rid of it. I knew nothing about this stuff. So what I do now, what I am going to do when I go to my doctor is I will say, well, first of all, let's put together a plan, a diet plan that'll make me healthy again, you know. It's in all the food. Doctors going to do what they do, but we have to take control of our own hell before it becomes chronic. Precisely, Janae. Thank you so much for adding that. Captain says he goes to get his prostate checked, and well, you should. And my vitals, but you good. There you go. That's cool. And see, what I do, Janae said, yeah, you said hell. You knew what you said. How you gonna misspell health and spell hell? And brothers, but I can't express this enough. Get your prostate checked. I mean, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but a lot of things in life are uncomfortable. Okay? I got a juicer. And black seed oil and go natural. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Captain. But guys, get your prostate checked for two reasons. Number one, you want to make sure there are no polyps and you're good and healthy. We want you to stay healthy. Number two, when they put you to sleep, I love it when they put me to sleep because I woke up hot in the mug. I was like, whoa. I was hungry because the day before you drink that stuff and it flushes you out. And boy, laying a big supply of wet wipes, because you're going to be going back and forth and 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 back and forth to the restroom, and your body's just going to just get rid of everything. That's so that when they run the camera up in you, they can see all of that stuff. Alkaline water? I'm have to look into alkaline water. Janae says alkaline water is where it's at. All right. And Captain said he wanted to go back to sleep. Actually, since I hadn't eaten the whole day prior to that, 2 days prior to that or whatever, I was high and it was a nice buzz. But the first place I went to, I'd never forget it, that Coney Island in Farmington Hills. I think it's on Farmington Road, right across from Green's Hamburgers. And what would you like, sir? And I swear to God, this is what I ordered. I'd like a Western omelet with spinach. I would like some waffles and with hash browns. And I would like a big glass of orange juice, and I'm gonna take a couple of loaded conies to go. And this is exactly what I ordered, and I ate every single bit of it. This is when I first got back to Detroit, you know, and I'll go back when I go to the doctor. He checks my records. He's like, "Oh, it's not time for another prostate exam," which bums me out because I kind of dug going to sleep. And they said, "All right, Don, count to 5 and take a deep breath between each number." I think I got almost to 2. I was gone. And the next thing I remember was them waking me up. Don, you wake up now. It's over. I'm like, huh? Dude, this is sweet, you know. Don't try to drive. Don't do that. Take somebody with you or have somebody pick you up because you will not be able to drive. Now, I understand certain people stay awake during the prostate exam. I don't want to stay awake. Let me put my happy butt to sleep. I want to go to La La Land. Okay, now you're giving me rules with that, Captain. It said when you drink alkaline water, make sure you eat an acidic fruit, sort of like an orange or, you know, something like that. You know, I would say lemon, but you can't really eat a lemon. Yeah, but you really need to sit down and actually have a real talk with your doctor. Don't let the doctor do the doctor thing and talk to you. You have to talk back. It's a two-people conversation. Tell them you want a diet plan that helps you get better and helps your body heal naturally or as close to naturally as possible. You know, this body here, this big, pretty, black, strong body is 68% water. Good morning, Tiffany Joseph. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I'm your man, Don Allen. I'm drinking tea this morning. I put the coffee away because, you know, you just get tired of the same old thing. Certain days I drink smoothies with spinach and what do I put in there? I put banana, strawberry, blueberry, spinach, granola, a little almond milk, a little orange juice, and whip it up, baby. And certain days I'll drink that. But today I'm in a tea sort of day since it's going to be a cold day in Detroit. I figure I'm going to drink some tea. And the boss lady went and got us some catfish. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to do me some fried catfish today for lunch. Mm-hmm. You got No, Captain, you know I don't do Crown, man. It's getting to be wintertime, so I'm a Remy Martin VSOP guy in the wintertime. And in the summertime, I'm a Patron, man. And anytime in between there, that gray area, that's Merlot time. But let's see. So far, we've talked about the Ladies of Soul and their big record release party, October 16th at the Conversations Banquet Center over on Livernois Avenue. We talked about how many times you check your cell phone each day. Experts say we do it at least 96 times. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Cheryl, you hit it right there. That's right, your XO, Captain. Most of your illnesses are related to cleaning your system. You know, every now and then, you know, you just got to take something, do it if you do it today, and you better be off tomorrow and maybe the next day, you know, but every now and then you got to take something. Okay. Thank you, Cassie. She's texted me. Cassie is so freaking cool. That's my little sister. I love her. Okay, and Tanya's over there. They're listening to me and texting each other at the same time. They don't know that I can actually see the text on my screen. But every now and then you have to take something to flush your system. And it's a good thing. You know, your body needs to be clean. Think about this. Everything up under your skin has been there for however many years you are old. I am 61. Yeah, I'm 61. The hell with you. A lot of y'all wasn't supposed to make it to this age, myself included. But I'm 61. Everything under this skin has been there for 61 years. Okay? And we want to keep it working. So you have to flush your system. You have to, And then I read somewhere you got to be careful what you eat. Potato chips, French fries. I love potatoes. Everything in moderation. Sometimes you got to portion it down. It's what's good for you. I always put something green on my plate. And the boss lady tell you that. I'm like, if there ain't nothing green on that plate, there's something wrong. My mom taught me that. Thanksgiving Day, we had the greens and we had broccoli and watch out for that dairy stuff, the cheese. Because did you realize, I just found this out a little while ago. There's a pasteurized cheese and then there's cheese food, which isn't really cheese, which is why when you try to melt it, it just kind of stays there. It stays square. But we're talking about what doctors don't tell you. I did not know about activated charcoal for headaches and bloating and so forth. I didn't know about these things, but I do. When I see something, I want to research it before I bring it to you, or research it as much as possible. Mad shouts out to everybody who got their vaccinations. It got 2 of them, and if you need a 3rd one, damn it, get in line and get it. Chris Rock now has COVID-19, and our thoughts and prayers go out to him, as well as Jay Square's family is experiencing some health challenges, so we're always praying for our family here. There's a potassium flusher out. Wait a minute, I got to see. This is how you can tell that Captain is actually drinking shots. There's a potassium flusher out there that I use and eat all the fries I want. It's called Uncarb. Look it up. A potassium flusher. What the hell is a potassium flusher? You mean is it a powder or a solution that you drink, or what is it? See, Captain, you knew I was gonna come at you. But yeah, you got to tell everybody, go get your vaccine. I mean, this is common sense. Cedric Sabalos has COVID. See, I mean, these are the things that the media is not sharing with you. Oh, they're sharing with you that schools are back open. Oh, they're sharing with you that the stock market is doing well. Oh, they'll share with you that we sold 1 trillion cars today. But they're keeping on the low that we have lost so far. More people have died during this pandemic than died with polio back in 1918 or whatever it is. Over 600,000 people have died because most of them didn't have a shot. A lot of them, there was no shot available, but they, AJ? Wait a minute, who was AJ? AJ passed yesterday. We did also lose a couple of other radio announcer friends of mine, and I'm not at liberty to say who it is, so our thoughts and prayers do go out with them. This Delta variant is real, and they're talking about a 3rd one. I am so tired. Why don't people just get the damn vaccine? And I've heard it's a hoax. I heard all of this stuff, and I'm like, you know what, dude? If you don't want this vaccine, be honest. Be honest with everybody and say, no, I didn't take it. I don't believe in it, and stay the hell away from me. Because I'm gonna be frank with you. If I find that you have caught the virus and you are experiencing health challenges now, and I was just with you, and you didn't tell me, you're going to need 24-hour police guard, because I'm coming in and seeing you the rest of the way. Because you could have been nice. You could have been honest. You could have told me the truth that, Captain says you don't even feel the needle, and you really don't. That needle is so razor thin, it goes in, it gets out, and you're done. Okay, so what? I slept the whole 24 hours damn near. I was up, ate, went back to sleep. Boom. My body had to adjust, just like your body has to adjust to everything else around it. Okay? So get your vaccine. I'm getting a little hot now. So what happened to all of the grown folks' night spots? You remember Taboo? You remember UBQs? You remember Rivertown? You remember The Lady? Where all those places we used to go in Detroit that are gone now? Why don't we have any more of those? Why don't, and with security that makes sure no guns coming in there, and with security outside to make sure no guns are around the building. You know, I would pay more money to go out and have a good time if I was feeling secure. Okay? Bottom line. You go to Las Vegas and you go out and for a nightlife, and which they have, and they got plenty of them. You go in and sometimes it's $50 to get in. Okay, I'll pay you $50. I came in to spend a couple of hundred anyway. All right. No, that's not Captain Behavior. Babes Club, Laredo's. Now see, Babes was now. I knew William. I know William. He used to be family. Matter of fact, he always gonna be family. William, cool people. But that was a rough little joint, you know. And Club Med, right? What happened to those places? We no longer. Detroit doesn't have a nightlife. There's one club that I've seen. When you drive down the strip in Greektown, and there's that one. If you're headed down the street, there's on the left-hand side in the middle of the block, and it's not really that big. And I understand they have so many problems down in Greektown at night on the weekends that no grown people want to go there. You know, it's for a younger set. It's not for folks our age. And if you my age and you down there, you're a dirty old man, carry your ass home. Okay? I just want to share that. Come on, ain't nothing down there but 22, 23-year-old girls, and you old enough to be their great-granddaddy, so take your behind on home. Older folks, yeah, Floods is still around, but their crowd has gone down too. It's no longer our place, Captain. It used to be our spot where you could go for real jazz. You can't go for real jazz anymore. And here come Mellow Mike. It's nightlife in Detroit, but it's not for adults. Very true. When I say Floods is not our spot, Floods is a great illustration of a spot that used to house people our age. Well, as time goes on, tastes change. Musical tastes change as well. And people will go elsewhere, or they will stay at home, or they start going over their friend's house because A, they know their friends, B, they ain't worried about their friends shooting at them when they come out and get in their car, even though that do happen too. But well, wait a minute. Janae said all we have left is Jovan's. Where is Jovan's at? I've never been there. I've seen the sign. Is that on Gratiot? Baker's a little too tight for me. You know, especially in a COVID atmosphere, Baker's a little bit too tight. I'm talking a space like, you remember how the Lady used to be? Do you remember how Cheeks used to be? COVID does have a lot to do with it, but COVID had nothing to do with it year before last when they were still closed. I think, here's what I think. Jovan's is on Greenfield? Oh, hell no, I'm not going over there. No, Greenfield, bad enough. Oh, Greenfield and Joy Road, that makes me feel comfortable. Where was I at? You know, I need a place that I could. Now, that's why on New Year's Eve, I'm not sure if you guys are up on it, I always hit the Fillmore. I mean, it's huge. It's a theater. They have DJs that are off the chain. And for like $200, I think it's $200 now, you not only get in the thing, that's the VIP pass. You get the VIP pass. You get an overnight stay at the Renaissance. They have a giant bus that'll take you over there. You are the first person in the building, and you're escorted up to the second level. And they keep bringing food out all night long. It's amazing. They keep bringing food and food and food and food. So you can eat. They give you 10 drink tickets a piece. Each person gets 10 drink tickets. So you don't have to worry about, it's well liquor, but what the hell. And you can I usually give them just 2 tickets. Make mine a double. Here you go. Let's see. But that's what I do, and that's the type of spot. L'Esprit. Now, ooh, Corey, good one. Janae said, I've always wanted my own jazz spot, but brick and mortar businesses are a headache. Yeah, but it's pretty hard to have but we've managed to do it here at WJZD Radio. Online parties, we do it on every Friday night. Mellow Mike, G Hen, Out Cold, and all of them. We cut them loose and let them do their thing, and people are actually fading away from that as well. So what I'm thinking is we do need a brick and mortar spot where we can go, grown folk can go and socialize. I did hear word about one that may be opening up soon, but I am not, once again, not at liberty to say anything about it. Oh yeah, New Year's Eve. It's the spot, Captain. New Year's Eve. Whoa. I mean, high security, police inside, outside, and it's like at the Fillmore, it's like a Cirque du Soleil atmosphere. So you got magicians walking around doing stuff. You got jugglers. You got acrobats. You got this giant guy on stilts walking around the dance floor while people are partying. He's partying with them. And at midnight, they do the cannons, the confetti cannons, the balloons, and everything. It is really nice. You might want to check that out this year if they have it. If they do have it, I will be there. I feel safe there. Plus, I don't have to drive. I can go park my car at the Renaissance, and I get a room downtown to boot, and they take me over there, bring me back. I go to sleep. I get up and go have breakfast and go to hell home, so, yeah, and Cheryl, you're absolutely right. Folks don't know how to act. Older folks go ballroom, and you feel safer at Easy Al's on Holbrook. Now, where the hell's Easy Al's at? Never heard of this place. But, I mean, I remember when the Gentlemen of GQ used to give parties. My boy Charles Love still gives parties, as does the Native Detroiter. Native Detroiter always gives a spectacular event. Sherman Eaton and my man Joe Nixon always put on a spectacular event. Prior to COVID, just prior to COVID, it was a standing room only thing in a ballroom, and that was really nice. And fortunately for me, I was allowed to go upstairs and look down, because I didn't want to get caught up. But that was prior to COVID, so it was still super crowded, and I left at like midnight, and people were still coming in, so that's old school partying, folks. There was not a problem. Nobody fought, not even an argument. Now, I want to say that, and when I say that, I'm going to shift it to the Chosen Few in Chicago. They have their annual family picnic. Now, don't get it twisted. Their annual family picnic, the Chosen Few, these guys are awesome. My buddy Tony Hatchett is part of the group. Him and his brother and Terry Hunter, I think, and some other guys. They invited me there, and I went a few years ago. There were 32,000 people there. They had a stage set up. They had the VIP area, and they had the entire field behind the library in downtown Chicago fenced off. The police were involved, and do you understand there was not even so much as a freaking argument at this event? 32,000 people, and they were all playing house, and I was down with that, and you saw people partying up all day long. And fortunately, I was back. I think a couple of guys from Detroit were there, and because I saw them, but we were all backstage in the VIP area, and it was just so phenomenal. It was great, and Detroit doesn't have anything like that because two things are wrong. A, somebody ain't doing their job. They don't do their due diligence. If you have an event like that, you have to have the police involved, period, first and foremost. You have to invest some money. You have to fence it off so that this section of the area is cordoned off. And you have to have quality entertainment because Detroit's are sticklers. We want what we want. And am I right? If you're in Detroit and you get on stage at Chain Park and you suck, we will boo you the hell off stage. It is what it is. This is why we are so tough on people when they come and send me music. Play this on your radio station. Play this. Because it sucks. Okay. Let's see. Oh, they having a conversation. Captain and Cheryl having a conversation. Yes, on New Year's Eve, though, that's at the Fillmore, right next to the Fox Theater. And you know they ain't gonna let nothing happen down there, so I ain't worried about that. Let's see. What else is coming up? That's actually gonna be it. It was a slow news day, and I got one more last thing to say. And I want you guys to pay very close attention to this. While you're watching television, I want you to count how many damn gaming spots you see. Fandango, Caesars, Tillman Fertitta and his marching band at the Gold Nugget. And the funny thing is, last night we were watching TV, and they had a thing, if you have a gambling problem, they had this lady swiping a playing card through the credit card machine like it was going to do something. And then they showed this guy sticking a lottery ticket in the gas pump trying to get it to work. And right after that commercial, they ran a gambling commercial. You know, I'm not down on people to gamble. I don't gamble. You know, it's just not my thing. If I give up $20, okay, and I win, fine, let's go eat or drink. You know, but I'm just not a gambler. And if that's what you like doing with your money, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And I'm happy for you if you win. But, you know, there are people out there who can't control themselves. And for those people, I think gambling is a real bad problem. So, you know, and for them to say, come gamble your life away. Yay, give us your house, give us your car, give us all your money, lose your wife, lose your family, lose your job. And when you can't pay for anything else, we're going to kick you out. Because let me explain something to you. John Dorsey, what's going on? Here's the thing. They're not in the business to make you rich. $4,000 or $5,000, if you win $4,000, $5,000, maybe $10,000, that ain't no money to them. If you look at TV right now, for today only, all the commercials you've seen, that's over $500,000 in commercials. So you think they giving you $10,000 is really gonna hurt them? That they're gonna try not to give you in the first place? And if you think those computerized machines aren't set up a specific way to act a certain way on a certain day at a certain time, you're stupid. Okay, that's it. That's me on gambling. It is 9:53. I'm getting ready to get the hell out of here because, hey, I got to go out and sell some commercials. If you want to advertise with us, you know how to get in touch with us, wjcdradio@gmail.com. Stick around because we got more of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I might even get on mic, but I will not be on camera. Out Cold will be up at noon. Kyle Lamont is up at 2. At 6 o'clock, Maurizio D'Aduzio from Italy. He's on with the Jazz House Mix at 6 tonight. My man, 100 grand, DJ Mellow Mike has you in the master suite. And then after dark, we shift gears with G-Hen, then the G-Hen Experience. Van East is on at midnight. J Square is on at 2. Gene Edwards on at 6. O'Neal Stevens on at 6 o'clock in the morning. Go out and be the reason somebody smiles today. Also, if you're out in Detroit, slow down, please. Oh, dress warm and slow the hell down. Don't be sliding at me. I got a baseball bat in my car. I will come up. You think your car dented? I'm going to bust all the windows out if you do something stupid around my truck. Okay? That's it for me, everybody. It's been a blast. I love doing this. You guys make it a great day on purpose. Be that blessing I know you are. Be a better you today than you were yesterday, which is going to be rough because you were the bomb yesterday. You know that? Did you know that? That came from me. That came from the heart. I'm Don Allen, as always. Oh, yeah, if you got an Alexa, go to Alexa and say, hey, Alexa, play WJZD Radio Detroit. It'll be on sometime this week, I'm sure. G's working on it right now, okay? I'm getting ready to get out of here. The app drops by the end of the month, all right? Make it a great day on purpose. I'm Don Allen. Peace.